trying to burn this. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Christine and I'm here to pull some energies, see what's going on, see what's up right now. I do want to mention that whoever comes to my channel and whoever comes across my videos, the energies that I'm pulling are always changing. They might not even resonate with you. So with that said, try not to make my videos fit your life story. If it doesn't fit, it just doesn't fit. So that's just a little piece I wanted to throw in there for any newcomers or people that have been watching. If it resonates, great, honestly, and I hope it helps you, and I hope you can take it and apply it and just, take your life in your hands, so to speak. But if it doesn't, that's fine too. Just not your video. Alright, so while we were listening to that beautiful, I don't know the proper word or name of what we just listened to. I don't know if it's a chant, I don't know if it's a mantra, I don't know if it's just a song or what, but it was called Ganesh Invocation, and it's on YouTube. I'll put the link down in the description box so you guys can listen to it again. It's freaking beautiful. I love it. I listen to it every now and then and it just makes me feel so almost empowered. Or other times it'll just make me feel better. It just makes me feel, I don't know how to say it, but it just puts me right, basically. So I wanted to share it, and I hope you liked it. So while that was going on, I was shuffling and I was dropping, and I've got this whole read now right in front of me. Sorry, give me 1 second. I hope everybody's having a great day. It's been a beautiful day. I'm just gonna talk about myself for a second. But I had a really good lunch with a dear friend and took my daughter with me, and it was just nice. The day was beautiful. It was hot as fuck, but for some reason it was just really nice. Like, I don't know, Quinn was good towards a certain point, but she was overall really good. So I hope everybody else had a really good day. Sorry, my laptop's about to die on me. I know I'm taking forever to get into my reading, but you know what? Whatever. So I burned my sage. I burned my I burned my sage. I got my crystals out. We played the beautiful mantra, I guess it's called, and I got everything ready. I honestly am looking at this and I just don't know what to make of it. I was kind of like tranced into the music and I was letting things just fall out, and right now I'm looking at it and I'm just like, what does it all mean? But we have 11 cards out, and then we have, I used 2 decks. I used my Dolly Tarot and my Everyday Witch Tarot. I got 5 of these out and 6 of these out, or they came out. So now we just have like 11 plus, not including the cards that were underneath each deck. So So I guess I should just start with the first card. We have the 7 of Wands, or I should say the first row, which is the Dolly Tarot. So we have the 7 of Wands. We got the Chariot. Eight of Wands, the Fool reverse, and the Two of Wands. And even though I just read all those cards, I am still don't know what the hell. But we have some pretty good cards. I'm just going to start with that. We have some pretty good cards. We got this Chariot here. We have this Two of Wands here. And we also have the Eight of Wands here. And all of this is like putting a plan into motion with everything you need. And you're putting it into motion and then it's all just falling into place. It's just all falling into place. Like what you have planned and where you're taking it, it's all falling into place. You don't even know it, but it is. Now, there is some sort of resistance, in a way, I want to say, with this Seven of Wands and this Fool in reverse. It's like, you know, the plan, you made a plan, you're executing it, and it's all just falling into place. But there's still a sense of a struggle with this Seven of Wands and the Fool in reverse, speaking of, you know, hesitating to take a new beginning. So I'm sensing a sense of fear. You still have some sort of fear, and with that fear is making you just a tad bit defensive. And I only say tad bit because there's one card out of 4 pretty good cards. 3 good cards, 1 somewhat good card, and then the Seven of Wands, which is the, you know, fighting for what's yours. But you're fighting for what's yours and you have the upper hand, which what it means with this Seven of Wands. So it's like you're on the chariot, you're going down the road, you're taking your plans with you, everything's just falling into place for you. People are even on board with you without you even knowing. They don't even know. But there's still a sense of a struggle. But at least you have the upper hand. And I literally just said the same thing all over again. Now, the bottom of the card of my Dolly deck is this High Priestess in reverse. And that kind of, I can understand why now you're fighting. It's like it's like the last piece of the puzzle. You can't seem to get it right with your plans. Even though you have the upper hand. It's like like I said, you're on the right track with this chariot. You know, you're divinely guided as well. But you yourself is kind of holding you back in one little aspect. Just one little thing is just kind of like friction. And it's something to do with your intuition and your own guiding system. You're on the chariot, you're divinely guided, but at the same time, you're probably doubting yourself as well. Or doubting that this is going to work out. When it can, and it will. You just have to believe in your own intuition and believe in yourself and believe in the universe and believe in all the magic that it can. It can. And right underneath the High Priestess, we have this Six of Wands in reverse. When it's this way, it speaks of victory. When it's this way, it's like delays for that victory. And it has something to do with the Seven of Wands. You have the upper hand, but you're still battling. And I feel self-inflicted. It's probably a limiting belief or just having a doubt in your mind that, you know, something's going to fall through and just mess everything up. So then I went ahead and pulled some more tarot from my Everyday Witch Tarot, this little mini deck. And I really need to get the larger size because I really like this deck. I like the illustration. But I decided to pull some more tarot because I felt like I was going to need clarifiers. But then when one extra came out, I was like, alright, I think it's its own story. because it's 6 and I have 5 Dolly cards and I needed 5 everyday tarot cards, but 6 came out. So the story for that, I feel, is going to explain a little more about the story that I just read, with the direction got divinely guided, but there's a sense of struggle still. A little peace too. So we have 5 of Pentacles, the Devil, Five of Cups, Ten of Swords, and Four of Wands. So weird. So weird. To me, it's so weird. Alright, my friends. So, the clarifier story is that. Give me a sec. Ooh, okay. It's like, yeah, I went ooh because I just realized that we went from 5 of Pentacles, which is that lack mentality, which I sensed up in the top. I sensed there's even though everything's falling into place for you, you still have some sort of a sense of lack. Like waiting for the ball to drop and stuff, because you've been in a place of lack, and I think it's kind of hard for you to see that things are actually falling into place. It's hard to believe that, things can actually move in your favor. And it is. It really is. But that doubt, that resistance to the change, the beautiful change, is causing just a little bit of friction. But I feel if you don't get out of that friction soon, it's going to linger and it's going to go into the new beginning that you've created. Like, you will manifest what you want and it will just happen. But if you bring in that friction or that sense of energy, lack mentality, it'll mess up what you have, the beautiful thing you've created. It'll be beautiful, but it won't thrive, because you'll, in a way, self-sabotage. So with this 5 of Pentacles, I feel like this is where you've been. You've been here, in the cold, barely making it, depressed, sad, not asking for help, kind of stubborn. And you've been just, trucking along. Don't know when you're going to eat next. Not literally, but that feeling, like that anxiety. That's what the 5 of Pentacles to me is. It's your safety, your stability is shaken in this card. And it goes right into the Devil. So could have been a sense of addiction. There could have been and when I say addiction, I'm not only speaking of drug addiction. I'm speaking of anything that helps you cloud your judgment, or cloud or suppress your feelings, and it serves as a handicap instead of you dealing with whatever it is that you need to deal with. The Devil comes along and offers you something better. Like how he's offering these kids, the boy a bag of money and the girl some ice cream, and he's looking into their soul to convince them that, hey, this is a better way of going. Come with me, almost. I mean, I don't think he's saying come with me, but he's just like, here, that peer pressure. And even the cats are like trying to warn them, like, hey, look away, come, no, say no, look away. They're scratching at their legs. So with that lack mentality, it probably drove you into some dark realms of consciousness, because I don't really know exactly like what kind of dark we're talking about. Just addictive behaviors, codependency kind of thing. And there is 2 people in this card, so it could be a relationship that's gone through this, or it's just you and your child, because it is a child here, or it could just be you, two parts of yourself. Oh my god. Oh my god. Two parts of yourself that's gone through this um, sense of struggle that led you into this realm of the devil. Now, the devil, even though he's offering and he's convincing you almost, because the devil's very charming and very convincing. I mean, look at him. He is a good looking man, to me anyway. He kind of reminds me of Hook. And um, the one with Robin Williams as Peter Pan and Rufio and all them. That Captain Hook was. I had a little crush on him. He was hot. Anyway, you're able to get out of that. This is all still self-inflicting. And it takes me back to the High Priestess in reverse, takes me back to, it just takes me back to the High Priestess reverse and a little bit of the Five of Pentacles. Like whatever this energy holds is self-inflicted. It's what you've done to yourself. It's what you put yourself in. And you're okay with it. Because these people can get up and walk away. But they stay and they listen. And they peer right back into his eyes. Because they're glistening with joy and anything else that sparks their little souls. Then going on to the next card, it gets even sadder. It's the Five of Cups. Five of Cups. The Five of Cups speaks of crying over spilt milk. Crying over, or worrying over, or stressing over, or just got your energy in the wrong place kind of situation with the cups that have fallen. Like you see, she's just like, meh. But she doesn't even pay attention to the cups she has, which are the two that are on the table. And if you notice, the table, it looks like like a party, like a birthday party, because there's balloons, there's all this stuff on the table, there's even a basket underneath it. I mean, there's lobster and salad, and wine. I mean, it's so great, but she's focused on all the ones that spilled right into the water, and now she's not enjoying her party. If it is her party, I don't know. But that's the energy it has. You're worried about things that are no longer. You have to just let it go. Like how she's not letting the wine just go into the water and let it get washed away, and then boom, it's over, it's done. Now you can go back to your party and enjoy the cups that you do have. This card doesn't let you do that. It's a lot of depression because you can't see the good. You're just tunnel vision in the what you've lost or what you're worrying about or whatever. So we went from, just to backtrack a little bit, the five of coins, which is your stability. It's crumbling, or it's just not stable. To addictive behaviors, and that, like I said, it can be any kind of addiction, to straight up depression. With this Five of Cups, because cups are emotions, and you're, like I said, we're crying over spilt milk. And then just to top it off, we go into the next card, and it's just like the final blow, you know? And I'm trying to understand, like, why is this? What is it? Oh, I didn't even show you the last card, but I guess I'll show it to you later. I only showed you 5 of the little ones. There is a 6th card. Anyway, trying to see where this is going already from what I read earlier. How it's almost like the opposite energy right now. Like the underlying story is like some dark shit. And you know what? Now that I said it, the underlying story is so dark is because of this here. The High Priestess in reverse. The Seven of Wands, which is battling, but you have the higher ground, but you're still struggling to kick your idea off the ground. And then this new beginning. I'm pretty sure it's because of all this dark stuff that's underneath, that's in you basically, that you need to resolve, so you can take that new beginning, and you can take all of these 8 wands and you can take this chariot in the right direction and, achieve your goals. But there is some deep stuff that, stuff in your psyche that you have experienced that probably left some residue in there, and it's like it needs to get cleaned out so be you can get the weight off, because this is a heavy kind of weight, and you've probably been in this state for a long time. This is probably all you knew. So it's hard to see something flourish because you're not used to it. You're used to just making it by. Let's keep going because my daughter's going to wake up. And like I said, the next card, it goes right into like the last blow. 10 of Swords. This is like the last sword you have been stabbed by the last sword and you're now bleeding out. But the best thing about this card is that, two things. The first one is, boom, you've been hit the last sword, the last one, the last backstab, the last lie, the last this, the last that. It's the last one. Thank God. Because you don't know how much you can take anymore. You're there. You're like, I don't know how much I can take. I don't think I could take another fucking sword, And speaking of this, the second thing about this card is that there is a sun coming up in the back, which speaks of a new horizon, a new beginning, a new. So in a sense, it's like let yourself die out. But in this deck, she's reaching for her broom to fly off. She's got one more chance. She's got one more chance to fight. And it has the same energy to me. This isn't my Wounded Warrior, which is the 9 of Wands. This is the 7. Right now, you're just higher ground fighting. You have a position, but you're still fighting. Let this happen, I think. Let it happen, because what happens next? Celebration. It's weird. It's weird. It's like dark, boom, happy. Celebration, festival, party, weddings, anything that's just beautiful. This is it right here. So to me, the fact that we went to just such an extreme, from one extreme to the next, in the underlying story with the little cards, says that you need to let go. You need to let go. Like they say, you need to let go and trust God. You need to let go and let happen. You need to let go. Just fucking let go. Don't even think about where you want to be. I feel like you've already done that. You've already done that. And things are already happening in your favor. Already happening. So, now, just sit back. Fucking sit back in this chariot. It's divinely guided. It just is. The chariots are divinely guided. So, let divine take you. Just let it take you, because they will always take you where you need to be. The only thing that keeps messing up is when you put yourself in it and try to change it or get yourself involved, or like they say, get in your own way. You're gonna have to let go. Now after this celebratory, because I feel like once you let go, boom, it's like you're holding on. You're afraid. You're holding on to fear, basically. I think that's what it is. You're holding on to fear. You're not listening to your higher self. You're not even listening to your intuition when it's telling you, look at what's happening. Things are happening. And you almost don't want to get excited. You almost don't want to get happy. You don't want to, this is hitting kind of close to home, so you don't want to get happy because you're afraid. You're just afraid. But it's here, you know? It's here. And it's gonna take some time to. Hold on, let me get myself out of here. You have the choice to succeed or to repeat a pattern, basically. You have the choice, which is speaks of this a little bit. You have the choice to repeat a pattern or move on and succeed and let go. Let go, move on, and succeed. Because after that, we have this. So even though the Four of Pentacles speaks of being very tight on what you have, you clearly made some money. You clearly made some money. You got something, but you're being very, this is a sense of fear. You don't want to lose what you already have. I think I said that somewhere up here. I'm not sure. You can rewind and whatever. But you don't want to lose what you already have. That box or chest he's sitting on, it's packed full of money. Packed. And he is sitting on it and he's holding onto it like nobody's going to get me off of this, and this isn't going to disappear from my sight. It's not going anywhere. I'm going with it, if anything. That's okay. You know, you've been through some stuff, okay? You've been through some stuff. You've been through some stuff, and it's okay. Like, you made yourself some little money, you know? Made yourself some little money, and you don't want to make the wrong move. You want to make sure everything's in line, so nothing falls through, and you know. But the bottom of the mini tarot is the Fool. So, with that said, you can't be like this and expect this. New beginning. It was reverse on the Dali Tarot. And it will stay reverse until you let happen, let go. So then this could happen. Wait, let happen, let go. So this can happen. And then your Fool, your new beginning, your new cycle, your new you can happen. Alright, that's it. That's all I got. But I will pull a message. And I'm just going to use the Lightworker Oracle. Trying to be quiet. She's moving, but she's not up. My voice is very soothing, so I get that a lot. Doing it so slow and so quiet that I don't think a card's gonna pop up. There it is. Alright, so we got 1111 messages in the numbers. 1111, card 11, messages in the numbers. So, if anybody's been seeing synchronicities, I have, since I started this video, I've been seeing 555, 777. Now I got 3544. There's a lot of repeated numbers I'm seeing since I started this video. Look up any numbers that you have been seeing on Google. Just let's take, for example, 555 or 3333. Put it on Google, 3333 angel numbers, meaning or not, and look at the description, and it'll tell you, what they mean. And it might resonate with some people. But the ones that I've been seeing since I started this video are 333s, 5s, and 7s. And then I said I had saw 3544. Oh, and 4s. 444. Yeah. Alright. I guess I will read from the book. Just gonna read the first part. It says, the universe is speaking to you through numbers. From 1111 on your phone to the repeating number patterns that catch your eye, information is being transmuted from the creative universal intelligence into your cellular awareness. You may feel energetic healing as you receive these transmissions of number frequencies. And I'm going to read the invocation, which is almost like a prayer or an intention, or what's the word I'm trying to think of the word. Affirmation. Okay, so it's short, so it goes, I give thanks for the messages, energetic healing, support, and encouragement given to me now and always through unconditional love. I give permission to unconditional love to heal my body, mind, and soul through the healing frequencies of the numbers. May all beings feel the love and guiding intelligence of this supportive, nurturing universe. Through loving grace and my own free will, so be it. So like I said, I was seeing the numbers the minute I started the video. Like the little time thing. I just kept seeing them. So that might be important with somebody. Maybe today, all day today, somebody's been seeing numbers. And if you're into that whole thing, you're just kind of like, oh, it catches your attention. And just as soon as you catch it, it just goes away. Maybe you can actually do some research and see maybe that actually will give you some sort of clarity or answer about something that you've had on your mind. So to finish it off, let go. Trust in your own intuition, okay? That's like the most important thing you can do for yourself, is believing in yourself, believing in the words. Now, when you believe in your own words, you have to make sure what you're speaking is positive. And I know sometimes it's kind of hard because you're thinking and talking almost subconsciously. But the things you say to yourself, your mind picks it up and believes it. I know you've heard it before where like the mind doesn't pick and choose what they want to believe. The mind literally believes everything you say, down to the I'm just joking stuff, down to when you're feeling really low and you're just talking really bad about yourself. It's believing it. And while it's believing it, it's transmuting it. And that's when you start experiencing the kind of world you experience by the words you're saying to yourself internally and outwardly. So, I felt like it was in my throat, like, almost want to throw up. Now, I just want to top it off with a romance angel card. I know, just kind of throw some, like, look, I just saw 4044. Um, I just want to top it off with a cute little, like, romance angel card for anybody who's curious on their love life. The reading had nothing to do with that. Or maybe, because there is two people here. This is the lovers in the devil card. So you and somebody else could be going through the same exact thing. FYI. But either way, I will pull one of these because they're kind of fun and cute, and they're, you know, on the romance realm. So I figured, why not? Let's throw some love in the air for anybody who has some curiosity with their love life. And when I say love life, I mean it could be relationship wise with friends, co-workers, family, not just romantic partner, but also romantic partner. So let's see what comes out, shall we? Let's see. A lot. I'm just gonna take all that. 4. All right, let's see. The first one. That was more like the last one. First one. Okay, let's. Wow. Okay. So first one is deception. Someone is wearing a false mask in this relationship. Okay. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Nice. That's funny. Not so nice. Nice. But you know about this deception card? It's good that it's out, honestly, because it puts a seed in your head, and you can, like, if you've already kind of had a feeling about someone, and like I said, it doesn't have to be romantically. It could be anybody that you have a relationship with, like two people with a ship between them. Is what this is talking about, okay? But if this triggered somebody that you know, and you already had this inkling about them, this could be confirmation for you, and this could be just nothing for others. This isn't gonna apply to everybody. But it's good to know now if this resonates with you. It's good to know because you can take actions now when it comes to that person, how you want to engage with them. And that's funny, I said how you want to engage with them, and then I got engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Maybe with this mask coming off, you see their true self, and it just makes the relationship even stronger. Okay? This doesn't have to be not a negative card, even though I just said negative, positive. No. This actually could be a very positive card. To take your mask off for someone is the best fucking thing you can do. By trusting in that person to take off your mask and show them your real, rawest, nasty, beautiful, all of it, and them just accepting it and loving you for it, that is some shit. And that's when you transcend into higher realms in a relationship. When everybody's masks are on the floor. Now, keep an open mind. Next card. Keep an open mind. It says, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Love that. Because have you ever noticed, or at least I have in my other relationships, deep breaths, truths, the guys that I used to date would be like, oh, I'm not into girls like that. They end up, like, when we end up breaking up or whatever, they go right to that type of person that they used to tell me they were not into. It's funny. It was probably a surprise to them when they found themselves attracted to what they weren't expecting. So just keep an open mind. Like think Car says, keep an open mind, because you don't know. We never really know what we want. We think we know, and then when something comes along and we give it a chance in anything, job, people, place to eat, you will be surprised and then you will love it. So just keep that in mind. Keep an open mind. And the last but not least, retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So who wants to do shrooms? Yeah, no. I mean, yeah, but no, not yet. Okay, so it's time to disconnect from the world. You can do that any kind of way. I know I just made a joke about shrooms, but you can literally disconnect any kind of way. You can fucking turn your phone off, lock yourself in a room, there you go. You just disconnected from the world. But everybody's kind of doing that right now with COVID and quarantine, that maybe we need to disconnect in another way. Maybe it's just, hiking off to the nearest forest and camping out by yourself for a week just to be by yourself. I don't know. Take that any way you like, but that is the suggestion of this card. So, right back to what we were saying, we have deception, engagement, keep an open mind, retreat. So that's the cards from the Romance Angel deck. Doesn't necessarily go with the read, but it's just a little extra bonus of, I don't know, relationship stuff. So yeah. Listen to yourself. You have the answers. They're all inside. Don't get in your own way. Let shit go. So you can step into a new you and a new world and a new chapter and really see some shit. You think you're seeing shit manifest now in your favor? Imagine when you let go and let fill in the blank. Alright. That's all I have. I hope everybody has an amazing rest of the day. It's 5:44. See what I mean? Okay, 4 is really like popping since I started this video. Yeah. Have a beautiful day, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.